Here are 5 things you should never take a loan for. 1. Holidays. Never take a loan to go on a holiday. If you cannot be able to afford paying cash for it, don't take a loan to go on a holiday. Have a staycation. Go to a local hotel in the area where you live. In fact, tell your friend who has a rural home to give you keys to their rural home and go and visit. Go and visit your parents back in the village, but don't take a loan to go on a holiday. The most you're going to gain is a few likes and a few comments on your Instagram, on your Facebook, and on your socials, but a lot of financial misery that is going to follow. The problem is you take memories of happy days, 3-4 days, but you incur months of financial misery. Is it worth it? No, it's not. Never take a loan to buy food. Never take a loan to pay rent. Consumables. Never take a loan to buy things that you cannot tangibly see, that you cannot ascertain their value after you have already paid for them. Take a loan to buy land. Take a loan to build a house. Take a loan to do something that is tangible, has tangible benefits. Never take a loan for something that you're going to eat and then it ends. Because remember, you may enjoy eating turkey for Thanksgiving in a day, but the financial misery of what you have taken a loan for is going to follow you through and through. The other thing that you should never take a loan for is private fees for children for high cost schools, especially elementary schools. Never take money to pay for primary school education, elementary school education for children. It's not worth it. They're not going to have any tangible value that they can see. For university, fancy education in good universities that have a high ranking in the eyes of employers, by all means, if you can, do it. But do not take it for elementary education. The swimming classes that they pretend to give, the French that they pretend to teach, all these extracurricular activities that they pretend to do are not worth it. And if you thought it is for network purposes, please don't go, because you're probably going to find several other wannabes who are not going to give you any value in your networks that you are trying to create. So stop taking loans to pay for school fees. If you are shuddering at the thought of an invoice of school fees that has come, then you're probably going too far as regards to school fees education. Then the other thing is, do not take a loan to entertain people for a wedding in a day. You take a loan for a wedding, a loan that is going to give you a financial commitment for 3 years. That is the surest way of financial misery. And when you bring somebody that you have married in a marriage that already has a debt incurred because of 2 days of celebration, then you are probably one step closer to a divorce, one step closer to not being able to work as a couple, because you have started life on gear 5 of financial depression, when you have to avoid people who are calling asking for money because you took a big loan to pay for 1 or 2 things in a wedding. Do a simple wedding, go to the registry in your local area, do the Attorney General's office thing, and go home. Eat lunch, 1 or 2 people, 1 or 2 parents, 5 people, 10 people at maximum, and it's okay, it's fine, it's done. You're already married. When people are told to raise their hands, those who have gotten married, you can also raise your hand. Why? You have a document to show for it. But never take a loan to entertain people. Have people eat endlessly as you suffer financial misery endlessly after that. Never take a loan to finance such things. Never take a loan to buy fancy clothes. Never take a loan to buy fancy shoes, fancy bags. And especially when you take such loans on credit, you just swipe, or you do the thing that they are doing these days, pay later. You take buy something and pay later. This is one of the surest ways to go into poverty. Ladies especially, do not go into shopping looking at bags and shoes if you do not have the money to pay for them upfront. These are things you pay for cash. If you can't, and you love certain bags, Go to thrift stores that are going to give you €5, $5 bags, 500 shillings. Go to Gikomba, somewhere that you can be able to get shoes and bags for cheap. And if you do your math well, and if you check and do a lot of the groundwork and legwork, you might actually get a designer bag for a fraction of the cost. But never take a loan to look good, to smell nice, to go for some massage, or to go for some nails or hair. It is not worth it. Taking a loan to buy a wig, these are simply useless things that no one should be able to incur in terms of loans. So never take a loan for such things. I'm going to talk about the things that you can be able to take a loan for and what you can be able to do to increase the value of the things that you buy on loan for. I hope you're learning, you're growing, and becoming better in your financial affairs. My name is George Kingori, an online finance guy who helps you grow in your finances. Thank you and enjoy your day.